The Lipper Fund Awards, I guess, represent good performance, but there are many things that drive good performance, obviously. People, teams, resources. I mean, what do you think are some of the elements that NFU Mutual has got that's resulted in you picking up a Lipper Award tonight?
Yeah, as you say, this is the usual. Everyone quotes all the P's, the philosophy, the process, the people. I think the people side has got to be key. And it's a philosophy where, we reward prudence. We are genuine long-term investors. We try and do the right things for our customers. We all know active fund management is not easy. There will be good times and bad times, but it's having that faith to recognize that. So I think, go back to 2014, it was a very difficult year for a lot of funds. People started to question active fund managers. Is it sustainable? But check the processes. We've got good people, well-trained, skilled, give them the time and the ability to do what they do, and things have come really good for us in recent years. Across our range, it's not just our equity funds, we've had a really successful period, and that's really pleasing to see. We're based up in Stratford-upon-Avon, which is not exactly the heart of the financial world, but it's a great place to be. And it's that right philosophy and getting good people.
How do you keep good people? I mean, how do you go about, and you mentioned equity, I mean, you don't just do equities, do you? But tell us a little bit about the ethos, the team ethos at NFU Mutual.
Yeah, not just equities. So we're mainly an insurance company, but alongside the insurance side of the business, we have a financial services bit. So we've got the scale. So we're managing around 20 billion of assets, which gives us a good core and the scale. We can attract people. So my team are here. We've all joined as graduates. May not seem a logical place to run money from, but it's the head office of the insurance company. When I started there 32 years ago, maybe it was a bit remote, but nowadays with state-of-the-art technology, we're getting the information the same time as everyone else, so we can attract very bright graduates. They all sail through their CFA to prove how bright they are as well, and give them the chance to develop, gradually take on more responsibility. There's a team ethos. We set the foundations for the guidance around what sort of things they can invest in, but we then back their judgment to do that. It's a nice place to work. We're perhaps a little bit away from the bubble that perhaps London is at times. Chance to go and meet companies. We're in the middle of the country. The guys go out and meet lots of companies. It's the best way to understand what's going on. And as I say, back their judgment. We know when there's difficult times, just to keep doing the right things, invest in good quality companies. We know the market won't always reward that. There'll be a dash for trash occasionally, but don't worry about that. Sit back and do the right things for the long term, and hopefully that will deliver what we want for our customers.
I showed a graph earlier of the amount of funds in the UK, and there's obviously a lot of commensurate high amount of fund managers. I mean, in such a competitive market, what do you think the NFU Mutual proposition is that gives you an edge with your clients?
So we've got around 1 million customers on the insurance side of the business, so that's our main target market. They know and like us, well, as much as you can like an insurance company, but we do the right things by our customers. We treat them fairly, we pay their claims, we have a relationship, and we sell. Okay, the world is changing, but we still rely a lot on that sort of face-to-face sales. We have agents out in the towns and villages selling face-to-face to customers. That works on the insurance side, and it works on the financial services side too. Obviously, we have platforms, and we can sell non-advised as well, but it's that key relationship. So those 1 million customers who know us, we're just looking to sell within our own network. That's a pretty big catchment area, so we're gradually taking more and more of their share and trusting them. We're not too big that they can't come up and see us. So even yesterday, a couple of the guys, we had a couple of long-term customers. They can come in, meet a couple of the fund managers, see what we do, get someone else from another part of the business to talk about their tax position, and it's a sort of bespoke thing we can do to, perhaps really add value that give the customers what they want.
Finally, what about future plans, growth plans? I mean, you've won a Lipper Award now. I mean, that's got to...
I have, yeah.
What's the next step?
Yeah. Not win the small category, win the big one. No, global domination. No, I think it's... we are looking. We are committed to the business. We believe in active management. We actually still believe in with profits. I mean, that doesn't get talked about a lot now, but that's perhaps our key flagship product. We think that makes sense for our customers still. We're looking to grow the product range. We recognize as a relatively small team, so there's around 20 investment professionals, we can't do all things in all areas. So we are recognizing that we are very good at certain things that we do. If we want to expand into some more asset classes, we will then use what some of the best people are already in this room to complement that. So that's the growth strategy, to just grow, within our existing warm customer base and to help them meet their, customers have got some real needs to grow their investment in pension funds, and hopefully we can play a full part in that.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Glover, Chief Investment Manager at NFU Mutual. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cheers.